you guys. So Gia got up this morning and hopped on her computer to try to do some catch up on some work. She has gotten a call from her father asking to go to the flea market. Now, I don't know what dad needs at the flea market, but I feel like he's contacting Gia so that he can kind of just talk to her a little bit more and maybe help repair their relationship. They haven't been on the best of terms as the past couple of years, so her dad has been trying to make efforts to help, I guess, strengthen their relationship or, repair their relationship. I think this is another reason why Gia may be emotionally unavailable, and she isn't as, I guess, like receptive to like love right now. Like, she doesn't care about being physical, just like she doesn't care about spending money or whatever. It's like it all means the same to her. But I think the love and affection part and accepting that part is the part that Gia is struggling with right now. She is going to try to make an effort though with her father. So here is Mr. Joshua Parker. Let's go over here and hug our father lovingly. Just give him a nice, embrace. Gia loves her father, don't get her wrong or whatever, but it's just her father has done a lot of damage to their family over the years. Oh wow, not me getting this. Gia really appreciated receiving such a kind intention from Josh just now. That affection made her feel extra special. Not me going on this whole rant about how Gia is not receptive to love and affection, but now I'm getting this like role. Does this mean Gia particularly likes affection? I feel like, yes, she does like affection, but she's not as receptive to it. Gia has some growing to do, so no, she's still struggling with affection, so that's why I chose no at this time. And dad's giving her a little kiss. Aww. So I feel like Josh is just trying to lighten the mood and saying, hey daughter, I'm so glad you decided to come out with me. I missed you. I just thought that, we needed some alone time, just me and you. And so Gia's like, yeah. And he's like, like old times. And Gia's like, yeah, like old times, Dad. Yeah, okay, sure. There is a little awkwardness in the air, but Dad is trying really hard to, put a smile on his baby girl's face. So we're going to go over here and check out some of these items. Dad, I need you to come on, old man. Jay's like, so Dad, what are you trying to get out here? Just something in particular you're looking for? He's like, no, nothing in particular, but I am working on trying to make myself a man cave at the house. So a man cave? Dad, you don't need a man cave. He's like, what? Every man needs a man cave. She's like, okay Dad, well I'll help you find a man cave item. Like, are you looking for like a couch? He's like, let's find a chair or something. And so I'm looking over here, you guys, and I think that this would be a perfect little item for like a man cave. I also feel like this long sofa would be nice too. How about we get this item? But I don't want to buy it with my money. We're gonna go ahead and buy it for our dad. And can we give it to our dad? Oh wait, no. We're not doing that. Let's do actions and control the sim, and then let's go over here and have dad to buy this sofa. And so boom, now the sofa is in his inventory. And you know what, I think I like this lamp, so let's get this lamp too. Yeah, for dad's man cave. Those two items are perfect for dad. So dad is talking to Gia again. He's like, hey, I really appreciate you coming out here with me, Gia. Like, honestly, I just really feel good that we're able to just come out here and spend some alone time together. So he's like, so how's everything been going at the new house? Is everything working fine? Tell me what's going on. She's like, well, my toilet broke the other day and I had to fix that, and that was a whole, fiasco. And he was like, well, you should have called me. I would have came over there and fixed it for you. And she's like, well, Dad, I took care of it, so it's no biggie. So how about we go over here and get some food for our daughter? Let's see, what do we got to pick from over here? I kind of want some regular food. Maybe some soul food or something. No biggie. Let's go over here and get some food. Let's see here. What's this? Ensamada? I feel like I'm not pronouncing that correctly. So he's like, hey daughter, I'm finna go over here and get you some food, okay? And then I'm gonna have him to come over here and steady sit as well. Not you just ate your whole, oh goodness. Y'all was supposed to eat it together. So anyway, so she's like, oh, thanks, Dad. Let me try this. I bet it's yummy. Oh, look, we got a friend that's coming over here to join us. So how about we go ahead and say hi? This is Tori Mouse. She lives in San Myshuno too. So let's introduce ourselves. I am so sick and tired of Sims gift random Sims that I don't know gifting me items. Okay, thank you, stranger. I know this is Jacayla, y'all, but Gia doesn't even know Jacayla. Sit down. So Dad has a couple of items for his man cave, and they've been sitting here just kind of chatting with other people, getting to know other people. But I do want them to just, have some time to sit together by themselves, because Dad really wants to talk to Gia. Dad has a couple of things on his mind and on his heart and on his soul that he wants to talk to his daughter about. Dad actually feels the distance, I guess, between him and his daughter, and he knows that it stems from his past and what he's done that affected their family. He's just going to talk to his daughter about what happened in the past and how he promises that, he'll never go down that road again, or as, getting to the point to where he dives into a very unhealthy habit to the point that it affects his health, his family, and their finances. Yes, Gia is grown, but at the same time, they still have to make sure that they have something left for Gia and for Gia's family whenever, she decides to expand her family, whenever that may be. And so Gia's is like, Dad, I get it. I understand. Yes, it affected me, but hey, I'm still working on it. And as long as you're healthy and as long as you are doing your part, then that's all that really matters, Dad. And he was like, well, sometimes I just really feel guilty for what I put you and your mother through. She's like, hey, the past is the past, Dad. Like, it happened. Like, all you can do now is just focus on going forward and not dwelling on what you did wrong. Just focus on what you should do right, Dad. He's like, you know what? You're completely right, daughter. See, that's why I like you. I knew you were always grow up to be a smart young lady. And so that just kind of made her chuckle and laugh. I think that both of them really needed this for Dad to kind of just pour his heart out. Dad can't undo what he did in the past, but the only thing that he can do, like Gia said, is to make better choices and focus on doing right by his family and his daughter, and stay on the right path. Like, I'm saying all this like he was like some type of drug addict or whatever, but a gambling addiction is just as bad, if not worse, because it affects your finances. A gambling addiction is just like a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction, anything like that. So I think Dad has really learned his lesson, and thankfully Dad has had his wife that has stayed by his side through all of it. And though the relationship between Gia and her dad is a little strained, I think that they have a good chance of rebuilding their relationship as time progresses. I think Gia gets all her tech nerdiness from her dad, because her dad is like in the engineer field. So Gia grew up watching her dad mess with a lot of tools and objects and electronics and stuff like that. That's when Gia started getting into computers and stuff, and almost following the footsteps of her dad, but just going a different path, as opposed to her mom. Like, her mom is a nurse, and her mom tried to push Gia into nursing school and go into the medical field or some type of medical field, but Gia was like, you know what, Mom, the blood and the gore and the bodily fluids, that's not for me. I like tech stuff. Anyways, I love the fact that they're just continuing to sit out here in the rain and just talk it up or whatever. But I would take Gia and Dad maybe to go get something to eat, but I think it's time for Gia to just head back on home. And so Dad is asking one last question, and he's gonna ask, so baby girl, are you gonna come for Thanksgiving dinner at the house? And she's like, well, Dad, I might. I'm still thinking about it, so just give me some time. And he's like, okay, daughter, well, take all the time that you need. You know, your room is still there. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. This just solidified it. Dad feels much better now, being able to talk to his daughter. He's looking at his daughter at how beautiful she has grown and just how lovely she's turned out. And Dad is just so proud of his daughter. So anyways, let's give Dad a nice big hug, and then we're gonna wrap it up here. So let's go over here to affection, and let's give him a loving hug and a loving family kiss. So she's like, well, Dad, this was great. It was nice, but I gotta head on back home. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I love you. He's like, I love you too, daughter. So she's like, bye, Dad. That was really nice. I love that little outing. If you guys like this episode, go ahead and smash the like button. And until next time, bye.